Mankessim Senior High Technical School is represented by
Boafo Henry.
And
Damson Elvis.
okay. So Henry and Elvis, you're welcome. Tell us, how has the journey been and what should we expect from Mankessim Senior High Technical School?
Right from our regionals to our preliminaries, the journey has been wondrous and also difficult, but we have made it through. And as we have, this is our first time coming to the 1-8 stage, so
okay.
We hope to move on to the next stage and see that school for our juniors.
All right. Very considerate of you. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Presby Senior High Suhum is represented by
Papu Shepherd Ni Adute.
And
Donko Owusu Bless.
okay. Shepherd and Bless, you are also welcome. So tell us, how has the journey been and what should we expect from Presby Senior High Suhum?
The journey hasn't been easy. We did our preliminary contest with Abon system and it wasn't easy. But our God, our God worked the miracle for us, and we are praying that a miracle will work today too.
God of miracles, we are calling on you today. St. James Seminary Senior High is represented by
Oswald Delengmene Dambia.
Okay, and
Ajuman David Osebuns.
okay. So, St. James Seminary is the seeded school for this contest. And Oswald and David, you are welcome.
Thank you.
So, what should we expect from St. James Seminary Senior High?
Well, we say that you should expect the best from us because we've been working hard, and by God's grace, we hope and pray that He will see us through. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Hard work pays, so I wish you all the best. Right. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with GOL PLC and supported by Momo from MTN, Joy News, Pepsodent, Prudential Life Insurance, Jupay Money Transfer, Truster AI, Adansi Travels, Rwanda Air, Kivo Gare, Spin City Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academy City University, Bell Beverages, Flora Tissues, Imago from Hashcom, GTP, and YFM. I am Dr. Anita Upon your quiz mistress. This is a primetime production. So, gentlemen, this contest has 5 rounds. We'll start from round 1. In round 1, questions go to each school, okay? You have 10 seconds or 30 seconds if the question involves calculation, within which to provide an answer. It should be on a 1 attempt. So take your time. It's your own question, your major question. Take your time. Deliver the answer clearly, concisely. No ambiguity for me to understand well, so I can award the points accordingly. Is that okay? All right. If the answer you give is correct, the school may earn up to 3 points. If it is incorrect, I may pass the question on for a bonus, and the first out of the other 2 schools to ring the bell will have the opportunity to answer for 1 point, or a deduction of 1 point if that answer is incorrect. We got it? All right. With that, we start round 1. Oh, I forgot. If I have not ruled on the answer, please don't ring the bell. Wait for me to rule on the answer, or the school gets bailed out before you can ring your bell. Okay. We start round 1. Question goes to Mankessim Senior High Technical. Given that brass is a solution, what is the solute? Yes, okay. Elvis.
So we have copper and copper and zinc.
Incorrect. For a bonus, yes, St. James.
Copper.
Incorrect. Presby, SHS, Suhum. Given stainless steel is a solution, what is the solvent?
Chromium.
Incorrect. For a bonus. Okay. St. James, given air is a solution, what is the solvent?
Nitrogen gas.
Yes. So you know that every solution is made up of a solute and a solvent, right? And the solvent is always in the bigger amount. So if you take brass, it's made up of, as you said, copper and zinc. You have 75% copper and 25% zinc. So which one is in the smaller amount? Zinc. So zinc is the word solute. And then copper will be the word solvent. So the same for stainless steel. You have 75% iron. And so that is the solvent. Okay. A preamble. Indicates the botanical term to which the given description refers. Indicates the botanical term to which the given description refers. Mankessim Senior High Technical. All stamens are united by their filaments into a single group. Yes, Elvis.
Adelphos.
Incorrect. Yes, St. James.
No, Adelphos.
Monoadelphos. All right. Presby Senior High, Suhum. Your stamens are united into more than two groups.
Multi-adelphos.
That is incorrect. St. James.
Polyadelphos.
Poly. All right. St. James, stamens are united into two groups.
Diadelphos.
Diadelphos. All right. We have another preamble. Solve for x given. Solve for x given. Mankessim SHTS. The absolute value of the expression 2x minus 3 equals x. Yes, Henry?
Okay, x equal 3 or x equal 1.
Correct. Suhum Presby. The absolute value of the expression 2x minus 6 equals x.
X equals 6 or x equals 2.
That's correct. St. James Seminary. The absolute value of the expression 2x minus 12 equals x.
X equals 12 or x equals 4.
That is correct. Another preamble. Find the equivalent inductance of an inductor network made up of L1 in series with a parallel combination of L2 and L3, given that. Find the equivalent inductance of an inductor network made up of L1 in series with a parallel combination of L2 and L3, given that. Mankessim SHTS. L1 equals 5.0 nanohenry, L2 equals 6.0 nanohenry, and L3 equals 4.0 nanohenry. Yes, Henry?
7.4 nanohenry.
Correct. Suhum Presby. L1 equals 2.0 microhenry, L2 equals 3.0 microhenry, and L3 equals 7.0 microhenry. Yes, Shepherd.
4.1 microhenry.
Correct. You have a different answer? Okay. St. James. L1 equals 8.0 millihenry, L2 equals 9.0 millihenry, and L3 equals 1.0 millihenry.
$8.9 millihenry.
That's correct. Mankessim SHTS. Find the partial pressure of nitrogen find the partial pressure of N if the gases M, N, O are in the mole ratio 3:1 at total pressure of 753 kilopascal.
We have 251 kilopascal.
That is correct. Suhum Presby. Find the partial pressure of X if the gases X, Y, and Z are in the mole ratio 4:1:5 or 4:1:5 at a total pressure of 962 kilopascal. Shepherd.
385 kilopascal.
That is correct. St. James, find the partial pressure of C if the gases A, B, and C are in the mole ratio 2:4:7 at total pressure of 858 kilopascal.
$462 kilopascal.
That is correct. We have a preamble. Give the type of aneuploidy to which the given description refers. Give the type of aneuploidy to which the given description refers. Mankessim SHTS. It is the result of loss of one copy of chromosome from a diploid complement set.
We have monosomy.
Okay. Presby, Suhum, it is the result of loss of a pair of chromosomes from diploid set.
Disomy.
Sorry?
Disomy.
Incorrect. St. James Seminary for a bonus?
Nalisomy.
Correct. All right. St. James, the condition where an organism possesses one extra chromosome in addition to the diploid set.
Trisomy.
Correct. Okay. We have another preamble. Find the quadratic equation with integer coefficients if one root is. Find the quadratic equation with integer coefficients if one root is. Mankessim SHTS 3 plus root 7.
We have x squared minus 6x plus 2 equals 0.
Correct. Suhum Presby, minus 5 minus root 13.
X squared plus 10x plus 12 equals 0.
Correct. St. James, 6 plus root 19.
X squared minus 12x plus 17 equals 0.
That's also correct. The last set of questions for round 1. We have a preamble. Find the work done by friction when a 9.8 Newton object, initially at rest, slides down the side of a wall from the given height h and strikes the ground at the given speed v. Find the work done by friction when a 9.8 Newton object, initially at rest, slides down the side of a wall from the given height h and strikes the ground at the given speed v. Mankessim SHTS, h equals 5.0 meters and v equals 8.0 meters per second. Yes, Henry?
It is 49 joules.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Okay. Suhum Presby, h equals 6.0 meters and v equals 10.0 meters per second.
$196 joules.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Yes, St. James Seminary.
8.8 joules.
Yes, that's correct. St. James Seminary. H equals 4.0 meters and V equals 8.0 meters per second.
Okay, we have 7.2 joules.
That is also correct. The answer for the first one is 17 joules. Okay, and that ends round 1. Into more than 2 groups. Consultant says the correct answer is polyadelphous, not multi-adelphous. That's the right term to use. So this doesn't hold. Then for the last set of questions, that are the physics questions, they were to find the work done by friction. So the work done by friction is equal to the potential energy minus the kinetic energy involved. Okay, so this was for Mankessim Senior High Technical. So they calculated the potential energy. You didn't take into consideration the kinetic energy. Okay, so this also doesn't hold. So at the end of round 1, Presby Senior High School, Suhum, 12 points. Mankessim Senior High Technical School, 15 points. St. James Seminary Senior High School, 27 points. We move to round 2, the Truster AI speed race. In this round, questions go to the schools simultaneously. The first to ring the bell and attempts and gives a correct answer, 3 points. The second that attempts and gives a correct answer, 2 points. The third that attempts and gives a correct answer, 1 point. All incorrect answers, a deduction of 1 point. Okay? Please bear in mind the 3 seconds rule. When you ring the bell, your answer has to be ready. Please don't read the questions back to me. Just give the answer. If it is dentist, if it is momo, just go straight to the points. Okay? Right. Or you hear this bell. Once that bell goes, your answer is null and void. And you get a -1. Okay. So, the speed race is sponsored by Truster AI, your real world experience. We start with round 2, 30 seconds. A sample of fresh compost used in gardening contains 20.0% organic matter and 20% water by mass. What is the percentage of organic matter in the compost after it has been completely dried? Yes, St. James?
40%.
Incorrect. %25. Okay. 30 seconds. How many grams of calcium chloride are in 0.600 decimeter cube of a 1.25 mole per decimeter cube solution? Yes, St. James Seminary.
83.3 grams.
That is correct. 30 seconds. Give the simplest ratio of coefficients of reactants and products in the same order as in the reaction, butane plus oxygen. Yes, St. James.
2 is to 13 is to 8 is to 10.
Incorrect. Oxygen is to carbon monoxide plus water when balanced. Yes, Suhum Presby.
2 is to 9 is to 8 is to 10.
Yes, that's correct. 10 seconds. One name is given to the condition in which there is a decrease in bone mass. Yes, Mankessim SHTS.
Osteopenia.
Osteopenia. Incorrect. In which there is decrease in bone mass and mineral density. Okay, osteoporosis. Okay. 10 seconds. One name is given to the occurrence of patches or streaks of different colored tissue in a plant organ, usually a leaf or petal. So it's known as variegation. Okay. 10 seconds. Which pair of ribs are known as the vertebral ribs? Mankessim SHTS.
True ribs.
Incorrect. Yes, Suhum Presby.
The false ribs.
Incorrect. The 11th and 5th rib pairs. "30 seconds. Solve for x given the expression 2x minus 3 raised to the power x plus. Mankessim SHTS.
X equal 2 or x equal minus 2.
Yes. 30 seconds. 2 fair dice are thrown. Find the probability the total score is 6. Suhum Presby.
5/36.
Incorrect. Who? Mankessim, yes.
5/36.
No. Okay, the total score is 6, and both scores are odd numbers. Yes, St. James?
1/18.
No. So, if total score is 6, right, we can have 5. But it says both are odd numbers. So, you have 1, 5, 5, 1, and 3, 3. So, that's 3/36, so 1/12. Yeah. 30 seconds. Find the solution set of the inequality 2x minus 3 all divided by x minus 1. Yes, Suhum Presby.
3 on 2. 3 on 2 less than x less than 1.
Incorrect. Less than 1. Mankessim SHTS.
This 2 less than x less than 1.
Incorrect. So it's the other way around. 1 less than x less than 2. Okay. 30 seconds. Find the RMS current in a 15 millihenry inductor at a frequency of 25 kilohertz when the RMS voltage across it is 24 volts. Okay, the answer is 0.010 ampere. 30 seconds. Find the linear thermal expansion coefficient of a polymer if the length of a 4.0 meter polymer sample increases by 0.26 millimeters when its temperature changes from 27 degrees Celsius to 52 degrees Celsius. Yes.
It is 2.6 by 10 raised to an exponent of negative 6 per Kelvin.
That is correct. The last question for round 2. Find the travel of a screw of diameter 6.0 millimeters and pitch 0.75 millimeters when it is turned through 720 degrees. Okay, the answer is 1.5 millimeters. That ends round 2. Mass and mineral. So the question said where the decrease has already occurred. So it has to be the osteoporosis. Okay? Consultant said not to accept. So at the end of round 2, Suhum Presby Senior High School 11 points, Mankessim SHTS 17 points, St. James Seminary Senior High School 27 points. We move to round 3, the problem of the day round. So in this round, contestants, you have one complex question and you have 4 minutes to provide a solution on the interactive screens behind you. After that 4 minutes, I will go through your solutions, then I will award the marks after I've gone through the consultant's solution. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Okay? And so at stake in this round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ star. So this star will reward a school that is able to earn the perfect score of 10 out of 10. At this stage of the competition, if you get 10 out of 10, you will get 2,400 cedis to the team. So each contestant will get 600 and their teacher as well. Okay? The NSMQ star is sponsored by Prudential Life Insurance Ghana for every life, for every future. Contestants, please go to the whiteboards on your screen. Home whiteboard. Then you may stand. Show your hands to the audience. They are not holding anything. Okay, now you can pick up the sheet hold it up as we read through the problem of the day. It's from chemistry. A student intends to standardize a 100.0 centimeter cube sample solution of hydrochloric acid. To do this, the student first dilutes the solution by adding 400.0 centimeter cube of deionized water. The student then titrates 20.0 centimeter cube of the resulting solution with sodium carbonate using methyl red as indicator and obtains a titer value of 10.0 centimeter cube. Given that the sodium carbonate was prepared by dissolving 21.2 grams in 250.0 centimeter cube of solution in a volumetric flask, determine the concentration of the solution. This is the problem of the day. You have 4 minutes. So we have the solution from our contestants. Let's go through the solution from our consultants. So this was from chemistry, and the question reads, a student intends to standardize a 100.0 centimeter cube solution of hydrochloric acid, and to do this, the student first dilutes the solution by adding 400.0 centimeter cube of deionized water. The student then titrates 20.0 centimeter cube of the resulting solution with sodium carbonate using methyl red as indicator, and obtains a titer value of 10.0 centimeter cube. Given that the sodium carbonate was prepared by dissolving 21.2 grams in 250.0 centimeter cube of solution in a volumetric flask, determine the concentration of the given solution. So to solve this, you have to have a strategy. You can calculate the concentration of the sodium carbonate that was used to standardize the HCl. Then from that, determine the concentration of the HCl that was used in the titration, and then trace back to the original concentration of the sample that you were given. Okay? So to find the concentration of the sodium carbonate, we find the moles because we're given the mass. And you can find the molar mass. The mass given was 21.2 grams, and the molar mass of the sodium carbonate is 106. So 21.2 divided by 106 will give you 0.200 moles. Now we know the moles were given the volume, which was 250 centimeter cube. So moles divided by volume will give you the concentration. So 0.200 moles divided by 0.25 decimeter cube will give you a concentration of 0.800 mole per decimeter cube. So if you find the concentration, you get 2 points. Now we know the concentration of the sodium carbonate. We can use it to find the concentration of the HCl that was used in the titration. But first, we have to write the equation. And so the equation is 2HCl plus Na2CO3 going into NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Okay, if you're able to write the equation as well correctly, 2 points. So now we have the equation that gives us the mole ratio. And so from the mole ratio, we can calculate the number of moles for the HCl, which is 2:1 to that of the sodium carbonate. And so the number of moles for the HCl is 0.0160 moles. And so the concentration in 20 cm cube would be 0.800 mole per decimeter cube. If you're able to do this, 4 points. Now, we know the concentration we used in the titration, so we can backtrack to the original solution. And so we use C1V1 equals C2V2. And we are trying to find C1. We know C2, we know V1, we know V2. And so C2 we calculated to be 0.80. The new volume is 500 cm cube and the old volume was 100 cm cube. So if you work this out, you will get the original concentration of the HCl to be 4.00 mole per decimeter cube. And this is 2 points, making 10 points. Now to our contestants. Suhum Presby, Senior High. So you were able to write the equation, but the product, instead of salt, water, and carbon dioxide, you wrote salt and an acid. So I gave 1 for that. I penalized you for adding the water and the carbonate, okay? So they get 1 for that. Then in calculating for the concentration of the sodium carbonate, I don't know what went wrong, so they got 0.82 molar instead of 0.800 molar. So it affected everything they did. So they get 1 out of 10. To Mankessim Senior High Technical. So they were able to calculate the concentration of the sodium carbonate that was used in the titration. They got the equation correct. Then they were able to calculate the concentration of the HCl used in the titration. So 2 points, 2 points, and then 4. They couldn't continue to get the concentration of the original HCl. So they get 8 out of 10. So St. James Seminary, they were able to calculate the concentration of the sodium carbonate. They were able to get the right equation. Then they used a different method in finding the concentration of the initial HCl. Everything was okay till they got to the mole ratio. Instead of 2:1, they used 1:1. So it affected their answer. They would have gotten 10 out of 10. So they get 9 out of 10. And that ends round 3. I'm taking 1 point from them because if I was lenient towards Suhum for writing that equation, I have to be kind to them as well. So I'll give them 1 point for the equation. So they get 8 instead of the 9. Thank you for drawing it to my attention. So at the end of round 3, Suhum Presby Senior High School, 12 points. Mankessim SHTS, 25 points. St. James Seminary Senior High School, 35 points. Yes. Before round 4, substitutions. Presby Senior High Suhum, I have Ejam Emmanuel Bentum coming in for Shepherd Ni Adote Papo. Then St. James Seminary, I have Jesse Opoku Marfo coming in for Oswald Dambia. All right, gentlemen, you are welcome. We move to round 4. So the Jupe true or false round. Here statements go to each school. Contestants, you have 10 seconds to let me know whether the statement I made is true or false. Correct, 2 points. Incorrect answer, deduction of 1 point. You have the opportunity to decide not to answer. Okay? I can pass that statement on, and the first out of the other 2 schools to ring the bell will have the opportunity to answer for 2 points if it's correct, but a deduction of 1 point if it is incorrect. So, during this NSMQ season, when any alumni abroad sends money to Ghana using their school's exclusive promo code, Jupe will reward the school with $20 for each transaction. Alumni are encouraged to check the NSMQ social media pages for their school's exclusive promos. The true or false is sponsored by Jupe Money Transfer, Send a Need, Meet a Need, Send via Jupe. So the true or false round is proudly sponsored by Jupe Money Transfer, Meet a Need, Send via Jupe. We start round 4. I start with Mankessim SHTS. Fluorine has a higher electron affinity than chlorine.
True.
That's incorrect. Suhum Presby. The first ionization energy of oxygen is lower than that of nitrogen.
False.
That's incorrect. St. James. Cesium has the largest atomic radius of all stable naturally occurring elements.
True.
Yes, that's correct. Mankessim SHTS. The primary function of estrogen is development of female secondary sexual characteristics.
True.
Yes. Suhum Presby. Estrogen concentration does not vary during pregnancy.
False.
It's false. St. James Seminary. Estrogen is secreted by the ovaries and the adrenal gland.
False.
It's a true statement. A preamble. The given expression is rational. The given expression is rational. Mankessim SHTS. The square root of the expression x minus 2 divided by the square root of the expression x plus 2.
True.
It's a false statement. Suhum Presby. X squared minus 3x plus 3, all divided by x plus 5.
True.
Yes. St. James Seminary. Root x plus 2, all divided by root x minus 2.
False.
Yes. Mankessim SHTS. The wavelength of monochromatic light is inversely proportional to its frequency. Yes, Henry?
True.
Yes. Suhum Presby. The wavelength of monochromatic light does not depend on the refractive index of the propagation medium.
False.
Correct. St. James Seminary. The frequency of monochromatic light does not depend on the refractive index of the propagation medium? Yes. Mankessim SHTS. The stronger an oxidizing agent, the higher the value of its standard reduction potential.
True.
Yes. Suhum Presby. A substance with a more positive standard reduction potential is easily reduced.
True.
Yes. St. James. In a galvanic cell, the electrode with the higher standard reduction potential acts as the anode.
False.
Yes. Mankessim SHTS. Gibberellins promote cell elongation.
False.
It's a true statement. Suhum Presby. Ethylene or ethylene can promote fruit development.
True.
False. It's a false statement. St. James Seminary. Cytokinins or cytokinins are mainly synthesized at the root tips.
True.
Yes. A preamble. If the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect its vertex angle, then it is. If the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect its vertex angle, then it is, Mankessim SHTS, a parallelogram.
False.
Yes. Suhum Presby, a square.
True.
It's a false statement. St. James, a rectangle.
False.
Yes. The last set of statements for round 4, Mankessim SHTS, a kiloampere hour is a unit of energy.
False.
Yes. Suhum Presby, a kiloampere hour is equivalent to 3.6 mega ampere second.
False.
It's a true statement. St. James Seminary, a kiloampere hour is a unit of charge.
True.
That's correct, and that ends round 4. the end of round 4, Presby Senior High School, Suhum, 16 points. Mankessim Senior High Technical School, 32 points. St. James Seminary Senior High School, 48 points. Okay. Round 5. The last round, which is the riddles round. So I'll be reading clues to one particular thing for 4 riddles. You can stop me at any time, just ring your bell. You will have the opportunity to answer. If you give a correct answer whilst I am on the first clue, 5 points, 4 points for when I'm on the second clue, any other number of clues thereafter, 3 points. If your answer is incorrect though, you have to sit out for that riddle. Join us when we move to the next riddle. Remember, at stake in this round is the Goal Riddle Bonanza, which will reward a school that solves 3 riddles correctly, 1,200. And if you solve all 4 riddles correctly, 1,600. The Goal Riddle Bonanza is proudly sponsored by Goal Good Energy. We start round 5 riddles. Riddle number 1. I am an important process in chemistry, channeling energy to alter matter. I do not rely on heat or pressure. I am crucial in obtaining pure substances. I play a key role in producing aluminium and chlorine in dash. Yes.
Electrolysis.
Electrolysis is correct. 3 points. I am one of the main levels of biodiversity. I am significant to human existence for a variety of reasons. I play a critical role in maintaining ecological balance and providing essential services. I enhance biodiversity by providing varied habitats for numerous species. I refer to the variations in ecosystem within a geographical location and their overall impact on human existence and the environment. I am one of the Mankessim SHTS.
Demography.
No. I am one of the type of biodiversity along with species diversity, genetic diversity, and functional diversity. Who am I? St. James.
Ecosystem diversity.
Ecosystem diversity. 3 points. Next riddle. I am a 3-digit number. I am between 300 and 400. The number formed by my first 2 digits is a square. Yes. St. James.
361.
Incorrect. My last digit is a square. Yes, Mankessim SHTS.
369.
Yes, that's correct. The last riddle. I am a physical quantity encountered in mechanics. I am a leading attribute of a moving particle. I quantify motion, but I am not the quantity of motion. I determine both quantity of motion and kinetic energy. I am the rate of change of the Mankessim SHTS.
Velocity.
Velocity is correct, 3 points. And that ends round 5. At the end of the contest, Presby Senior High School, Suhum, 16 points. Mankessim Senior High Technical School, 38 points. St. James Seminary Senior High School, 54 points. Congratulations, St. James Seminary Senior High School, for winning the contest and qualifying for the quarter-final stage. Your score of 54, if it remains the highest for the day, you stand the chance to win the Pep Student Highest Scorer Award, which at this stage is worth 2,000 cedis. The Pep Student Highest Scorer Award is sponsored by Pep Students. Every smile matters. Mankessim SHTS and Presby Senior High, Suhum. We appreciate you being here, but unfortunately we have to say goodbye to you here. Hopefully next year we'll see you again. Thank you for being with us. Viewers, thank you for joining us for this contest. Do make it a point to join us for the next contest, which will also be exciting. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Gold PLC and supported by Momo from MTN, Joy News, Pep Students, Prudential Life Insurance, Jupe Money Transfer, Truster AI, Adansi Travels, Rwanda Air, Kivo Gare, Spin City Laundromat, Coronation Insurance, Secure Sanitary Pad, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University, Bell Beverages, Flora Tissue, Imago from Hashcom, GTP, and YFM. I am Dr. Anita Upon your quiz mistress. This is a primetime production. Thank you.
Won this contest with 54 points, followed by Mankessim SHTS with 38 and Suhum Presby with 16 points. But let me have a conversation with Mankessim. Mankessim, kindly join me here before I come to Presby. Let me finish with Mankessim, who are also first-timers. I mean, this is their first ever contest here at the Nationals, and they're able to sail through to the next stage. I mean, how are you feeling at this point?
We are not feeling good at all, but we thank the good Lord for bringing us this far, and we hope to come back stronger next year. So we are planning on training hard and coming back stronger and bigger next year.
So, I mean, this is your first time, so I could say that, I mean, you've done very well for being here, and we wish them all the best. Let me also speak to one of the students here too. I mean, how are you also feeling about this?
I'm very sad though, but I know that we will prepare harder and come back next year. And when we come back next year, we are going for the trophy.
Okay. Mankessim SHTS first timers with 38. But let me also speak to students from Suhum Presby. We are live on Joy News. This contest ended with them having 16 points right here at Auditorium 900. Now, Suhum Presby, how was the contest for you?
Oh, the contest was not easy. As we expected, I wouldn't be easy. Unfortunately, we did our best, but they were stronger than us. So we hope we come better next year.
So this contest was quite a tough one for you.
Sure, it was, as we expected.
Okay, well, this next year, what should everybody watching right now expect from your school?
Oh, next year, I hope our school will come back stronger. I trust my boys. We'll come back stronger next year. Okay. Thank you.
All right, I have one of the facilitators here too. You are live on Joy News right now too. I mean, what should everybody expect from your school? You were hoping to get seeded, especially move to the quarter-final stage, but unfortunately your school couldn't. What should everybody expect from your school now?
We'll go and prepare and come back stronger next year. So they should watch out for us next year. For this year, we agreed that they were stronger than us. So we'll go and come back.
Okay. All right, sure. Thank you very much. And these are students from Suhum Presby. But now let's go to the champions themselves here. Join me here. That's St. James Seminary. They came in as regional champions. Ahotefo.
The Saints.
Ahotefo.
The Saints.
Well, I mean, you solidified your seeded status this morning. How was the contest for you?
Well, the contest was more or less okay, but then, of course, like everybody saw, our speed race was a bit shaky. And so it's a clear indication that we have to go back and then sit down, re-strategize, so that we can come back for the quarterfinals and be a better team than we were today.
Okay, now your school is now moving to the quarters. What should everybody expect from your school? I'm yet to find out the schools that have also qualified this morning, but what should everybody expect from your school? You're like, okay, so I know Osei Tutu has qualified now. You're likely to also meet them. What should everybody expect in that contest for you?
Well, everyone should expect that we are going to try as much as possible to do way better than we did today, especially in the speed race and also in our riddles.
Okay, all right, let me finally also speak to one of your students. I remember I spoke to you earlier. I find that whatever thing that you said about your school doing their possible best to win has come to pass. You're moving on as the competition progresses, it becomes tougher. Now, what are the preparation and what is your school doing to make sure that you also progress after the quarters?
Well, as he said, we look at our mistakes from this contest and we work on them so that we'll do better, even better than we've done here. And we expect to win that once.
All right, so Ahotefo.
The Saints.
Okay, well, you heard the Saints, and they're saying they're going to do much better in the next contest. Let me